Hey there, got another video for you, really about people pleasing. And if you know anything about me, I've had a video about being a people pleaser. And, one thing you know about me as well is I don't really like labels. And I find, my bike ride, I was listening to a podcast and I realized, I still see that trait showing up in my life. And so to me, it must be something deeper. It's a label of something that must be deeper than that. So, I was really just contemplating my journey today about, what's the payoff? What am I doing to be this people pleaser? And it got me thinking about how it's really a way for me to avoid conflict. And I can see in my life how I always wanted to avoid conflict with people, things, instead of, saying no or disagreeing with that person, often I would just reform and to avoid that conflict, especially with, you know, people that were close to me in my life, that I would just agree with them or do whatever so they were happy to please themselves. And so it got me thinking, how would that impact them? And as I could see is that it really robs them. It robs them of how they feel in a moment. They, for me, it was like, I didn't like that uncomfortableness of people not being satisfied, not being happy. And so me pleasing them, it robs them of feeling uncomfortable. And I didn't like that uncomfortableness as well. I don't, even in phone calls that, we have that, or conversations where you have that moment of that pause where, everyone says that you got a moment of, I always find that uncomfortable. And I was talking to someone about this, a client, about how, a conversation for myself would be always around 20 minutes because it always come to a point where there was this uncomfortable pause. And I would feel uncomfortable, so I'd want to end the conversation. And so even going deeper than that to explore that, really of people pleasing and avoiding conflict was really about always wanting to be liked, or not feeling of not being good enough, or being accepted, and all these things that were really much more below that really started to surface and percolate for me to work through. So I don't know, I thought that I'd put that out there, and I'd love to hear what you guys think about it. Take care, have a great day.